Do you reckon the saturation's too high?
I always forget.
What button's the saturation?
Turn the filter in.
Oh, boy, yeah, sorry.
It's on the front here, it's on the ribbon. No, it's on here, the filter. There. Oh. That's probably fixed it.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, come down one. Got him?
Is that good?
Welcome to the AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League Round 6 clash from Tracy Village and Larrakia Country, where Wanderers are taking on Southern Districts. My name is Chris Bucks. I am joined by my commentary partner, Don McCormack in for this battle, Districts versus Wanderers. Should be a great game, Dom.
Yeah, it should be indeed. Should be a cracking game. In the early start, Wanderers need to be really good. About to get underway here. First quarter, Wyatt Ryan up in the ruck contest, playing against Taylor Phillips. Phillips crashing his way through and brought to ground straight away there. So a good even contest there to begin the game.
Yeah, looking forward. Daniel Clee and Jed Anderson lining up on each other in the middle.
Yeah, the middle battle is going to be really, really good. No doubt about that. Wyatt Ryan thrown to ground there. No call. Wanderers bring it out by hand. Smothered on McRae. And a hold called. So the free kick to come back here to Southern Districts. Matthew Johnston. First clear kick off to Jed Anderson. Looking to drive that one inside 50. Dropped when it shouldn't have been. Handball came out from Narkle. Handball into space. Eagles all over this. And they bring it out of defence. Good calm play there. Daniel Clee with ball in hand. Nice little chip comes out. Goes to Cody Leggett, who's been in pretty good form to start this NTFL season. Good midfield player. Kicks up to his captain, who tries to play on quickly. Oh, and they've mucked it up in the middle here, have the Eagles. Southern District step through nicely. Little handball off to Quinton Narkle. Palms off an opponent. Runs to centre half forward. Long kick on goal from Narkle. And that's how you start a football game. Straight through the middle there from Quinton Narkle. He kicks his first. And Southern Districts are on the board. One straight. Plays Wanderers yet to score.
Yes, Wanderers worked it well out of their back line then, but you can't make a mistake in the corridor, especially with guys like Narkle and Jed Anderson around the corridor there.
Yeah, good players, aren't they? In that midfield and corridor area. Very dangerous.
And it's beautiful. The ground's in good condition too, Dom. It's quite warm still.
I've often seen this ground as a cricket ground, and it's as dry as and not very green. It looks magnificent here today.
We had some big rain last night, so it would have softened it up a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure the players are very appreciative of that. Real challenge here today for the Eagles, that's for sure. This is a star-studded Southern Districts lineup. Wyatt Ryan, the initial touch there from the middle, and out they go again. Matt Shannon onto that devastating left boot. Shot on goal from Matt Shannon is straight through the middle for their second. So the Crocodiles well and truly away here. 2 goals straight, 12 Wanderers yet to score.
Yeah, they really got a lockdown in the middle there. Matt Shannon also started in the middle. Usually he plays a bit forward. I was hoping Matty Motlop would go with him, but I see Daniel Clee has lined up on Jed, which will be a great contest. And obviously very hard with White District's ruckman, probably the #1 ruckman in the comp at the moment.
We're turning it over nice and quick here. Southern Districts through the middle. They've got such an advantage with the quality of players in there and a dominant ruckman in Wyatt Ryan. Up he goes. Phillips may have got the first touch on it there, but straight out to Matt Shannon. Handball back to the ruckman, which you don't often see. Kick cut off. Leggett now just kicks into space. Onto the footy there is Thomas Bousted. Turnover there to the Eagles, and a 50-metre penalty. Running into that protected zone. So Isaac Eastick now for Wanderers. An opportunity here, and Chris, I dare say they're not going to get a lot of easy opportunities today against this quality Southern Districts team. These are the opportunities they have to take.
Yeah, definitely have to take, especially in a short ground like this. As we've seen in the start from the centre of the bounce, you can kick the goal from out of the square. So short ground, definitely need this Wanderers.
In he comes. Kick on the way. Looks good off the boot. And he's put it straight through the middle. Has Isaac Eastick. So well done to him and the Eagles on the board. 2 straight 12 to Southern Districts, 1 straight 6 for the Eagles.
Just got to work it out there, Wanderers in the middle there. Work out the tap zones. Defensive mindset. But credit to Wanderers there. Found the option across the wing. Unfortunately, Districts give the 50 away.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot in it.
No, I think he was chasing his man.
Yeah,
unlucky.
that's right. A bit unlucky, I think. Bousted gathered the ball nicely out there, but turnover and then the 50-metre penalty. How quickly things can change. Back in the middle again. Phillips up against Wyatt Ryan. Phillips just takes it out of the ruck contest. It's a good contest between he and Wyatt Ryan, and he gets the ball back again, the big man. That's a wonderful smother. Brilliant smother from Matthew Johnston. Quick kick up inside 50. Off hands it comes. Will Farah, and it's been given a throw. Are they playing on advantage? No, they are not. So a throw is the call. And just waiting to see who will take the footy here for Southern Districts. In fact, it's going to be Isaiah Winder. And he will take the footy and have a shot on goal from about 45 out. Maybe a little bit of breeze going that way, Chris?
Yeah, slightly, I think, but not too much. It's pretty hard to tell here. The trees look pretty still, I think.
And those that don't haven't got leaves at all.
No.
So Winder, in he comes. Looks good off the boot initially. There, straight through the middle. Maybe only just, but it is through the middle. So Isaiah Winder, 3 goal kickers on the board already here for the Crocodiles. They move to 3 straight 18, leading the Eagles 1 straight 6.
Unlucky with Fuller there. He went to handball, but the tackler just grabbed his arm. Narkles pushed forward, started in the middle, but he's pushed forward. Just a talented district, so it's going to be a big challenge for Wanderers.
Oh, massive. It's a challenge for any team in this competition.
Yes.
I think, to be fair, Wanderers have had a struggling start, it has to be said. I like the way Phillips is matching up well with Wyatt Ryan in the middle.
Yeah, he's matching up well. I don't know much about Phillips, how many games he's played, but he's a nice size. But Wanderers have got nothing to lose, so anything could happen.
3 straight to 1 straight so far. Out of the ruck contest there was James Hughes this time for the Eagles. But yet again, a free kick out of the middle. Off they go. Johnston it was who picked it up. Handball's now out to Schwarz. Schwarz into that dangerous position. Front and centre, Quinton Narkle snaps on the right boot, and that is going straight through the middle again. So Quinton Narkle has his 2nd on the board already. And Southern Districts, 4 straight, 24. The Eagles 1 straight 6.
Just a run with the Districts midfield there. Jed just creating space, run and carry. And Narkle perfect front and centre.
He had time for a little bit of a slip there as well. Still managed to recover his footing and put it through. Such a talented player.
Just the class coming back from that level. It's good to see him playing the time they make and the space they make.
Yeah, how they go about it. It's a great lesson, isn't it, for young footballers? Not just those watching, but even the young footballers that Southern Districts have got out there on the field with them. Enjoying this battle in the middle here. Wyatt Ryan up against James Hughes. Ryan wins that one down. Schwarz couldn't take it. Cody Leggett did. Got it back to Hughes. Needs to get a kick away, and he does, the big fella. Up towards half forward, and that's good attack on the footy. Fraser Bradley. And there's a 50-metre penalty. Rough play there that just was not needed.
Yeah, disappointing if your district's coach. The silly stuff like that you don't need, especially this early in the game. And just keeps Wanderers with a bit of a sniff.
It does, doesn't it? They go back and slot this one. It's just another reply on the board. Have to do it, though. Got to kick it. So Fraser Bradley.
Lloyd Johnson on the mark, also lining up against his former club.
And he comes, puts it straight through the middle. So well done there to Fraser Bradley. He attacked the ball really well, Chris, when that quick kick came out from James Hughes, and took the mark and probably thought, I'm no chance here, and all of a sudden you get a 50-metre penalty.
Hit 10 metres out. But very good. Wanderers have just got to do that, I think. Get it forward as quick as they can and into that space. Very quick backline district. So, yeah, a win for Wanderers. Looks like Wanderers have 2 ruckmen, which is not a bad idea against White. Now they don't have Dennis out there this week.
That's right. Matty Dennis, the very handy second ruck.
Oh, very handy.
Incredible. Big men go at it again. Wyatt Ryan works his way to the front beautifully. Coming away, Isaiah Winder. Southern Districts again out of the middle. And there's a free kick to be paid, and the free kick here will go to Southern Districts. Jordan Johnston to take that free. So this is just end-to-end stuff here. Well, straight out of the middle, really. Whoever gets it out of the middle kicks a goal.
Looks like it could be a high-scoring game, Dom.
Looks exactly like that. So Jordan Johnston, an opportunity to put his name in the book here in the most positive way. In he comes. Kick on its way. Umpire doesn't have to do too much work there. Jordan Johnston becomes the 4th goal kicker for Southern Districts already. They move to 5 straight 30. Wanderers 2 straight 12.
Yeah, definitely in it, Wanderers. But Districts just very class when they do move the footy. Just Wanderers as a coach, you just want to try and pair off and tighten the rope a bit on their opponents all across the ground. But it is a bit of a 50-50 matchup in the middle at the moment with the 2 rucks.
Almost 11 minutes gone here in this first quarter. 5 goals, plays 2. James Hughes, the big man in ruck up against Wyatt Ryan. Ryan again just moves his way forward. Cody Leggett, handball out of the middle. Over the footy was Cole Fox for the Eagles, and a hold will be paid. And again, Districts. Bowden, the nice little handball out to Winder. Gee, that was a high tackle there, I thought. Nothing doing. Wanderers defence has to work hard here. Cody Leggett takes the footy, flares out wide. They're on the move here. Working their way through half-back. Tackle's not quite sticking. Handball coming through from Billy Shanks off to Cody Leggett. Handball's further forward. Need to get a kick in at some point here. Up towards Matthew Motlop. Wasn't clean. Fighting for it at half forward. Little handball comes out and the umpire says that was not a handball. You dropped the footy. So a free kick turnover here at half-back for Southern Districts. Matt Shannon towards our commentary position looking for the switch. Long kick now, straight down the line. Looking for Wyatt Ryan, but good use of the body there by James Hughes. No, it wasn't. It was a push, says the umpire. So Wyatt Ryan to take the free. Handball's off immediately. Long kick, dangerous kick. High flyers are there, doesn't matter. Will Farrer takes the mark in the clear. And yet again, another Southern Districts player will have a direct shot on goal from close range.
Will Farrer, a veteran, playing some good footy at the moment. He's not the #1 forward, which is helping him. He's getting the 3rd or 4th defender. Very dangerous player when he's up and about.
So Will Farrer, little toe poke at goal, and he's put that one straight through the middle. So Will Farrer joins the party here, and it's only the first quarter. 6 straight 36 plays, 2 straight 12. 13 minutes down in the first.
Just Districts at the moment, even all across the ground, they just want to run and carry and help each other. They're just the power through the midfield and from half-backs going to be hard to stop for Wanderers.
Yeah, turnover started down there at half-back through Taj Stanley. And then a long kick down the line. Wyatt Ryan, such a target.
Yeah, and he's hard to move. He's a big boy. Very mobile for his size as well.
We did move him, Chris, but the umpire said it was illegally done.
Yeah.
Back to Phillips now, and Wyatt Ryan gets a rest for the first time. Districts, I thought for a moment there, we're going to clear from the middle. Wanderers first at the footy. Jed Anderson will be penalised for a push. Free kick to be taken here by Paddy Hughes. Looks to go short. In the way there was Narkle. Goes back in and gets the footy. Got it back there to his teammate in Bousted. Wanderers looking to take the game on here at half forward. Released by hand, yes. And the umpire says illegally so. I thought that was a clear handball there by Josh Wirchin. Away goes Brody Lake. Long kick to centre half forward. Dylan Barry running onto the footy strongly. Takes the mark, then nearly slips over. Long kick and a good grab. Great use of the body down there. Superb play by Jordan Johnston. And he'll go back and see if he can become the 2nd multiple goal scorer for Southern Districts here this afternoon.
Great kick by Dylan Barry to kick it to Johnson's advantage there. So he could push his opponent away, take the mark on his knees.
Used his body beautifully, didn't he, low down?
Dylan Barry's been a good stalwart for the districts over the years and also a good Ellis Springs boy.
So in he comes, Johnston. Right foot kick on the way. He's done his very best to miss that. That was a horrible kick off the boot. Doesn't matter. The result is a goal to Jordan Johnston and to the Crocodiles. 7 straight, 42 points, plays 2 straight, 12.
Great start by districts. Definitely getting the score on the board early.
Second ruck in for Southern Districts is Finbar Delbridge. Lovely win out of the middle. Set that one up. So Phillips and Hughes, the Wanderers ruckman, needing to work pretty hard this afternoon. Delbridge up high, got a little touch on it. Coming through is Johnston, spilled it, got it to Anderson. Long kick from the middle. Mark taken, that's a nice mark, Bo Schwarz. Down low, that's not easy to do. She's going to steady this down here, Chris, and just go back and have another shot.
Yes, going for the 8th. No Steve Motlop today.
Don't want to be the first Southern Districts player who kicks a point.
No.
So Schwarz now.
Usually a pretty good kick at goal.
That is the commentator's curse. You've just done it, Chris. Well, it's not going to make the distance, so I might save him. Off hands it comes. Almost a toe poke through. No, touch through, so there it is. No one need be responsible for that, though. So the first minor score on the board here, Southern District 7-1-43, Wanderers 2 straight 12. The Eagles, they bring it to the grandstand side here, and Leggett takes a really good mark. Kicks long down the line. The Flyers, oh, that's another good mark there. Fraser Bradley, one of their goal kickers. Handballs, that's a poor handball, gets it back. Another awkward kick off the boot. Dangerous kick. Wanderers got numbers here. Can they keep the ball in? They can't. And over the boundary for a boundary throw in here. Deep in the forward pocket. Be able to set up and see whether they can trap it in here. Interested to see how they set up behind the ball here, Chris, to see whether they can actually trap this footy.
Yeah, they got their ruckman Wanderers sitting back. One spare.
Get some repeat 50s. Quality around the footy here for Southern Districts. Lake, Anderson, Narkle, Johnston. Some fantastic names there. Taking some time here. There's an issue here with the footy.
The runner's got the footy.
We've got a problem.
Must be flat. Anyway, it's in the Wanderers forward 50. Hopefully they can set up, create a goal out of this.
Time blown back on here, so they've taken the footy from behind the goals. And in it comes. Shallow throw in. One down there by Hughes for the Eagles. The run of Southern Districts. Trying to, they just can't get clean possession. Wanderers take the footy. Snap on goal was good pressure placed. And punch through. Well done from the District's defence. Good pressure, though, from the Eagles. Positive sign.
Yeah, they've locked it in there. Really need to lock this one in there, here now.
Out it comes from Jalen Clark. Jonathan Ross now up to Johnston. Handball on immediately. There's that run and carry you talked about, Chris. Up to half-back already. Handballing up to Ross. Ross, a long kick. Dangerous. No mark taken. Wanderers defence now needing to work at it. Caught is Hamish McRae. Dropping the ball is the call. Play on advantage is allowed. Yes, it is. And Jed Anderson takes the mark within goal scoring distance.
Just Districts had 3 or 4 running from that half-back line with pace in their hands. Wanderers really got to try and block that run, which is hard to do when there's 3 or 4 screaming forward.
In he comes, the left footer. And there is another goal on the board.
Jed Anderson.
So every deliberate shot that's made the distance has been a goal. 8 goals, 1 plays, 2 goals, 1. Southern District with a commanding lead here as we're about to tip into time on.
You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season live on NT News and Community TV. And the score is Wanderers 2 goals, 1-13 to Districts 8 goals, 1-49.
Back in the middle here, Delbridge. They'll go up against Phillips. Delbridge just takes that one out of the ruck. Handballs to the back, looking for the run here of Johnston. Gathers, takes off through the middle. That's a line break if ever I've seen one. Breaks the tackle of Leggett. Goes to centre half forward. Has a shot. And misses.
Just the pace and the confidence to run through there by Johnson. Very good. Hopefully he can get picked up again or on another list.
Nice little kick in from the Eagles. Mark taken there by Hamish McRae. Been in the action in this first quarter. Out towards half back. The Eagles need to use the ball nicely here. Mark taken by Waylon Walters in the middle. Handball on to the captain in Motlop. Long kick up to centre half forward. No mark taken, front and centre. Is good. The handball on is good. Paddy Hughes, he's going to run into an open goal here. Well played, the Eagles.
Good movement by the Eagles there, just pushing it forward and getting numbers behind the ball. Caught Districts out a bit.
Well done, Wanderers. 3-1-19 plays 8-2-50, and that was really good play right from defence. They used the ball beautifully, and then as you say, Chris, just that run and carry.
Yeah, both teams, when they do it in numbers, they seem to get out that one overlap and get a goal. But Districts all pushed up there, so Wanderers kicked it in deep and got one out the back.
Nice sharing of the ball there too. Isaac Eastick, who's kicked a goal already in this first quarter for Wanderers. Handball that one off to Paddy Hughes. Man in a better position.
Big Ryan White's back in the middle.
Ryan had to go up against Hughes, the big man. Again, he works his way in front. One down this time by Hughes. Goes to the back. Nice little handball. Finds Ross. Little 1-2. With Bidmaid and Ross, and that's a nice kick. Straight out to Harold Sage. Out on the wing, that's a good kick again. White Ryan immediately handballs on, goes to Johnston. Up to centre half forward, no mark taken. Play on, says the umpire. The Eagles' defence needs to work hard here. Long kick out, will be cut off. Jonathan Rossi's featured a lot in this contest, and that is a turnover. So well done, the Eagles. Latter stages of this first quarter here. 23 minutes down. Just looking for an option forward. Short kick. That's not what he was intending, I'm sure. Jonathan Ross, again, he's featured heavily in this last minute of play. See if he can find a target. High up and under. Almost the mark taken. Off hands and a free kick to be paid, or has it gone out of bounds? No. Play on is the call. No mark taken down there by Lovell. Puts on the pressure. Keeps the footy tied up close to the boundary here and sees it out, which is the perfect result for the Eagles.
Good work for the Eagles there, not letting them score when it's in their forward 50. Districts are just all pushed up to the contest at the moment.
White Ryan got a little touchdown to Anderson. Quick kick away comes from Winder. Almost a mark. Leggett's back there. Stolen away by Farah. And off to the far side. So point on the board.
Just red time here. Wanderers don't want to let him get a goal.
8-3 plays 3-1. Southern Districts have opened up a commanding lead already here. Nice little chip in. Finds Billy Shanks. Left foot, that's a dangerous kick into the corridor. Punched away there by Bowden, down to Anderson. Anderson goes sideways and finds Butters. Now Butters, long bomb. High flyer is Farah, couldn't take the grab. Spillage comes there to Jordan Johnston, and he pops through his third with the snap. So perfect forward play there from Southern Districts. No mark taken, off hands and straight through.
Just
Jordan kicks his third.
Kicks his third, that's pretty good. Just gets in the right spots all the time, Jordan, but Will Farrett just to contest the ball, bring it to ground, and Jordan was there. It's really good Districts there. Even under pressure, they just bomb it in, and they got the players and class to get them goals.
Jordan Johnston now with 3 goals. Quinton Narkle has 2. The remainder are singles, and all singles for Wanderers so far. 9-3-57 plays 3-1-19. 25 minutes gone in this first quarter. Big James Hughes up against Wyatt Ryan. Hughes needs to get himself in front here. You can see Wyatt Ryan does that almost every occasion. This time, does it from the back, taps it away nicely. Schwartz to Anderson. Long bomb to the lead inside 50. That's a nice defensive grab taken. And that's been called a push. So Farah to take the free kick.
Going to run the clock down by the looks.
So Will Farah got an opportunity here to kick his second. Become the 3rd multiple goal scorer for the quarter. About 15 metres in from the boundary. Kick on its way. The sideways helicopter. And it's marked metres out by that man again in Jordan Johnston, who's going to line up for his 4th.
Disappointed the Wanderers coach will be. An uncontested mark that close to the goal square.
Off he goes on the snap. He's made absolutely no mistake of that. He's put that straight through the middle for his 4th as Jordan Johnston.
Wanderers will have to try and tighten up their back line, play in front of their players, or more touch and feel.
So 10 goals, 363, plays 3-1-19, and it is only the first quarter. I dare say we're going to have quite a bit of time on here, Chris.
Yes, been a few goals kicked, 13 goals. As I said to the viewers, it's a short ground, so it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Umpire setting up again in the middle. Hughes up against Wyatt Ryan. Hughes from the back. And a free kick. He's given away over the shoulder against his opponent. So Wyatt Ryan, the dominant ruck. Hands off to Winder. Long bomb again. Farah from the back almost took it. Defensive pressure comes from the Eagles. Ball out to Bowden. Gets a handball away. And all locked up in the forward pocket, and the umpire says that is holding the footy.
Unlucky leg there, is it a leg?
So Quinton Narkle with the free. So yet another opportunity for a direct kick on goal. Quinton Narkle already has 2 to his name in this first quarter. Didn't think there was too much opportunity there, but the umpire was right there. Perfect view, made the call. So Narkle from the outer side, kick on its way. To the goal umpire, 2 steps to the right and says that is straight through the middle.
Just the class players that Districts have. Obviously Steve Motlop's out, but Narkle stands up and starts kicking goals and directs that forward line. Just the leadership across the ground. Matt Shannon, Jonathan Ross. Just leaders all across the ground, Southern Districts, and when you're a good side, that's so powerful. But it's a good opportunity for Wanderers. Try and get something out of the game, play the young fellas on some good players.
Great to see Will Farah going for his grabs.
Yeah, up and about a bit, Will, flying again.
Yeah, that was fantastic to see.
Great player to watch when he's up and about and springing for the ball.
So Quinton Narkle was 3 goals to his name. 11-3 plays 3-1 here. Well and truly into time on. 29 minutes down. Wyatt Ryan takes front position. Hughes competing with him well. The Eagles, can they get it out of the middle? They had hands on it momentarily. Southern Districts players calling for holding the footy. Not on this occasion. Wyatt Ryan does that one easily down to Schwartz. Little handball pops out. Eagles caught with the footy. Players going in low and hard. Leggett has it, got a handball away nicely. Geez, a good player. That kicks a good one out towards Bradley. Can't take the grab deep in that forward pocket and out over the boundary line for a throw-in. They need to try and lock it in here for the remainder of this quarter.
Try and snag a goal if they can.
That's it.
They're set up. There's a lot of players around the ball. Districts are pushed right up their forward line.
Good boundary throw in it is too. Phillips works his way under the footy. Got a little tap away. Tackle laid. And the umpire says that's a sling tackle. So the free kick against Matthew Johnston there. And the Eagles have that opportunity you spoke about, Chris.
They created something out of nothing there. That's all they have to do, compete.
George Wilkes with the footy, so almost directly in front. So has an opportunity to put the Eagles fourth on the board. They've been pretty good at putting pressure on when they get it in there. They just haven't been able to get it in there often enough.
Just need to keep working at it, pushing forward.
Kick from Wilkes on its way, looks good off the boot. Straight through the middle for the Eagles. And on the siren of quarter time, Wanderers tick that scoreboard over.
It's quarter time here at Tracy Village Oval, and Southern Districts are leading 11-3-69 to Wanderers 4-1-25. And we'll catch you for the next, the second quarter in a few moments.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Gazale's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Gazale's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at gazalesnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Top End Footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Goal! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End Footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back to the NTFL coverage here at Tracy Village. Wanderers versus Districts in the second quarter. Districts 11 goals, 369. Wanderers 4 goals, 125. I'm here with Don McCormick calling the game, and it's been an interesting start.
Yeah, Southern Districts well and truly controlling this game, aren't they, Chris? That's for sure.
Yeah, I listened to Aaron Motlop, the coach, just talk at quarter time there, and he was pretty positive. He knows they have to lift and work on little things. He had 3 points to work on, and the team felt like, in their huddles, they were really looking forward to the challenge. So he just put it on the players. Let's try and get competitive this quarter.
Let's see if they can. Midfield setting up. Ruck contest has been really important. Tyler Phillips in there for the Eagles, so too Finbar Delbridge. Second quarter underway. Finbar Delbridge up high, takes it away. Geez, an athletic ruckman up towards half forward. Wanderers defence clearing that up to Bradley, who's been a real target there. Opportunity here to kick long on the wind. And just off target. What a start that would have been for Wanderers if he'd been able to kick that.
Would have got him up and about. Great start there from that Wanderers half-back line.
So Districts bring the ball back into play. Brodie Lake with possession there deep in his back pocket. Inboard to Shannon. Little chip on the left. Gee, that's dangerous. Jed Anderson made it look better than what it was. Just calm. Back again. Goes to Lake. Off he goes. Turnover, not quite. Good tackle laid there by Bousted. Goes to Narkle. Narkle released by hand. Tackle laid. Pressure on here at half forward. Well done by the Eagles. Turned over on the wing. That's what their coach was looking for. Pressure. Long kick now. Down to the big fella in Hughes. Got 2 hands to it. Couldn't take the grab. Got the ball back again though. Kick into space, but it's all Southern Districts through Lloyd Johnston. Plays on quickly and out wide. Looking out here for Bowden, but he's going to get beaten for it. I think by the boundary he is. So a boundary throw in. A little bit of an untidy start here for Southern Districts, Chris.
Yeah, lucky win for Wanderers. Districts had 2 or 3 players out that far side for the switch. A good start to Wanderers. Definitely lift the pressure.
They've got the wind in this quarter, have the Eagles. Shallow throw in. Phillips got a hand on it. Comes down to Winder. Got a handball away close to the boundary line. Quick kick to Henry Lovell. The free kick paid for the high tackle. And it will come back to where he took his kick.
Opportunity for Wanderers now. Try and keep it in their forward 50.
Got to use the footy well here. Goes the low drilling kick, and Hughes, he had it and then lost it. Handball comes back to the big man. Snaps on goal. Don't tell me he's kicked it. He has. The big man. What a kick from James Hughes. Should have had the easy grab. Got it back the hard way. Pops it through the middle. The Eagles kick the first. That's a terrific start.
Yeah, dropped the easy catch, but he worked it. Snapped it from the goal from the boundary. Pretty good goal. But that's all Wanderers got to do is keep putting it in their forward 50 and create opportunity. Districts will be a bit disappointed with their bit of a scrappy delivery out of the back line there.
Well, Aaron Motlop would be happy with what he's seen so far, Chris. He asked for more pressure. He's certainly got that. Number of turnovers, good tackle, and they've come up with the first goal of the quarter, so just the start he would have wanted.
Yeah, the perfect start when you're chasing a score like that.
So 11-3, 69 Southern Districts, and Wanderers, they move on to 5-2-32. 3.5 down in this second quarter. Ball tossed high. Phillips did really nicely. Got a handball away to a teammate in Daniel Clee. Skirting through the midfield now. Eagles farm it out wide. Little chip comes from Matthew Motlop. Finds a teammate there in Leggett. So Cody Leggett, one of their class players. Swings this one inboard. As soon as you give a bloke a rap, turns the footy over there to Finbar Delbridge. Love the look of him. Such an athletic mover. And Isaiah Farah unable to grab that footy before it goes over the boundary line. So again, another boundary throw in. And this game at the moment, Chris, being played in the Eagles forward half.
Yes, it definitely has. The Eagles have definitely lifted. Same spot as last goal from the boundary throw in.
White Ryan first touch on that one there. Midfielders go to work. Handball comes out in favour of the Eagles. Drag back in again. Bo Schwartz, great effort there from him. Matthew Motlop charged to the footy and takes it over, and they'll do it all over again from exactly the same spot.
A bit of a mental game for Districts. They probably thought they were going to come out and start again, so they've just got to get back on top. Switch on. Enough leaders out there to get them going again.
Boundary throw-in's a good one. White Ryan again with the tap down. Taking the footy there was Leggett. Kicks into space, off hands. Now the run out wide, out to Sage. Kicking and looking for Isaiah Butters. Gathers the footy there on centre wing. Handball to Johnston. Handball further forward. They've lost the handle here. Wanderers take the footy. Needs to get the footy out. And the umpire's going to ping him. No, he's not.
Very lucky Wanderers then. Districts had 4 or 5 guys screaming through the centre of the ground then. Just numbers.
Couldn't quite get the handball right, could they?
No.
Rock contest now. White Ryan just goes back in and gets the footy. Stripped of the footy then by Paddy Hughes. Wanderers working the footy around. That's a nice kick into the middle of the ground. Finds Wilkes. Handball's on. Lovell up to centre half forward. Comes off hands. Districts have the numbers. Taj Johnston was tackled high. Just clumsy play there from the Eagles.
Unlucky there. Districts had numbers back. Working hard.
Stanley flares wide. Goes to Brodie Lake. Little chip. Finds Bowden. His first mark of the afternoon. Goes to Narkle. Nice touch up to Anderson. Looking for the run of and finding Matt Shannon. Long kick now. Up inside forward 50. No mark taken by the Eagles defence. Pressure on. Schwartz gathers and just tumbles an easy one through from 15 metres out. The mark just had to be taken. And once it wasn't, good night.
Yeah, Districts hurt you when it hits the ground. Lloyd Johnson's been moved forward. That Wanderers player really had to take that mark and stop and settle it down. Just really got to keep working Wanderers. They've been getting it in their forward 50, but that's the passage of play Districts is good at, just their run and carry. Matt Shannon, Jed Anderson through that corridor. Hard to stop.
Yeah, it's that trust, isn't it? And you could see Matt Shannon there calling for it. Jed Anderson straight onto him. Such a powerful runner.
Yeah, class player, Matt Shannon. I always say it, he's a Picola League boy from Katunga down in Victoria.
James Hughes up against Wyatt Ryan. Hughes wins that one away. Leggett tried to slap it away while being held. Well done there from Cole Fox. Tumbles that one forward, comes off hands. Clark now. Kick 4 and finding. That's a beautiful kick out to Harold Sage. Looking for Wyatt Ryan. Cody Leggett got in the way. Hughes just clears a path, a big fella. Handball on the up from the Eagles. Little chip out wide, finds space. Walters. Handball's away. That's another high tackle. So Lovell knew he had the free kick immediately. Kicks out wide, goes to Leggett. Wanderers have certainly lifted here. That's an ordinary kick from Leggett. Jonathan Ross caught in the tackle and lost the footy. The umpire will take it and ball it up. Centre half forward for the Eagles. They are putting on good pressure. Just got to get some value for it.
Yeah, Leggett's getting his hand on the ball too. Unlucky that kick, because usually he's a pretty good kick. Very class player.
Phillips taps that one to his advantage. Down to Lovell. And is cut off easily here by the Southern District's defence. Little chip comes out to Bowden. Nice kick. Finds a teammate who's going to get caught and tackled by Hughes. The run was good though. They're putting the pressure on nicely. Farah close to the boundary. Collects the footy. Little chip. Potential turnover here. The Eagles take the footy. Clearing from defence. Boundary's the friend. Will it be called deliberate? No, it's not. Gee, that's very fortunate there for the Eagles.
Very lucky. Great pressure, the Eagles. They're definitely lifted all around the ground. They put pressure on the Districts players.
Most of this quarter being played in their forward half, but they've only kicked a 1 goal. Need to get a little bit more reward here. White Ryan wins that one down initially. Lovell putting pressure on White Ryan and gets it out nicely. Isaiah Farah attacked the footy hard into the middle of the ground. Punched away there by Eastick. Goes back in and gets the footy. Tackled high. Geez, multiple high tackles here from the Crocodiles. George Wilkes, in fact, that was. He's got players in the clear. Finds Fox. Now kicks into a dangerous position. Up goes Phillips. Does he take the grab? No, he doesn't. Comes off hands. Ryan clears. Lovell's in hard. Handball comes out the back to Bake. And again, Southern Districts with the relieving mark in defence.
Well, he's paid the mark. Yep.
Goes back to Brodie Lake at fullback. Just maintaining possession here. Handball out from Bousted. Quinton Narkle. Out towards centre wing. Finds Bowden. Really working his way into the game in this second quarter. Jonathan Ross with the quick hands off to Narkle. Poor kick. We'll find Johnston, no. That was Jordan. He'll get the handball back again. No, he won't. Good pressure came from the Eagles' defence then. Just to wrap it up at half-back.
That's twice the Eagles have stopped Districts run across half-back there. Doing really well, their pressure.
11 minutes gone here. 75 plays 32. Crocodiles in the lead in this second quarter. Tackle laid. There'll be no way of getting that one out for Isaac Eastick, the goal kicker in the first quarter. Hughes wins that one forward. Taken by Paddy Hughes. Bowden had it, then lost it. The Eagles now just kick out wide. Foot races on. Lloyd Johnston will be first there. Overruns the footy for a moment. Henry Lovell wins that footy momentarily and then taken out of bounds there by Mitchell Bidmaid.
That was a great win by Henry Lovell.
Was.
2 District boys.
And some quality there too.
Yeah, pace.
Isaiah Butters and Lloyd Johnston. Phillips up against Ryan. Phillips outpoints him on this occasion. Handball's out to Lovell, who just lost the footy. Winder takes it, kicks it dangerously. Johnston with courage. Taken out of it by Hughes. Bousted was clean. Good hands on the up. Now a nice kick out to Narkle. The run is on here. Matt Shannon. The handball was stopped by McRae. Well done. The Eagles take possession. A little bit of time and space here. Kick up to Matthew Motlop. Doesn't take the grab. Play on, says the umpire. Stanley to Narkle. Out to Jonathan Ross. Shannon's in the clear. Ignores him. Goes to the lead. No mark taken. Geez, in fact, it was Will Farrow, I thought, dropped the footy and then was held in the tackle, and the umpires picked up the hold. So Will Farrow with the free kick.
Young Waylon Walters, a young kid, Wanderers boy. I don't know whether Will Farrow might have held him to him then.
The crafty forward, the number 27, he's been a sensational player for many years at the Southern Districts Football Club, but also in the NEFL competition. Many years ago now. Was an absolute star.
Always good to come and watch because he'd leap for anything, jump off one step.
One of those incredible players that's got an amazing vertical leap. Kick on its way. And he has put that through the middle. He was pretty happy. As soon as that left the boot, Will Farrow kicked a goal in the first. Now he adds to that tally with one here in the second quarter. So Southern Districts 13-3-81. Wanderers 5-2-32 at the 14-minute mark.
Yeah, Aaron Motlop, Wanderers coach, will be happy with that. And Districts, I think Shannon Rusker, David Barnyard, the senior coaches, joint coaches, be disappointed in Districts that they couldn't get started and flow on from their last quarter. So they've got a bit of work to do as well. I know the scoreboard's out there, but yeah, to Wanderers' credit, their pressure's definitely lifted.
just not making as much of their opportunities with the breeze as what Southern Districts did. Just lacking a little bit of class as they go inside 50 perhaps. Phillips in the ruck, beaten forward on this occasion. Oh, that's a great tackle laid on Delbridge. He tried to scoot away with the footy. Tackle by Hughes. Long kick up to centre half forward. Mark taken by Leggett. Just judged the footy better.
Yeah, the guys that flew out front misjudged it, but leg was out the back. Mark below his knees.
Yeah, the big man in James Hughes was well and truly caught in front, didn't get his hands anywhere near it. And
No.
Cody Leggett at the back.
Gonna snap it. Oh, no, yep. No, he's changed his mind.
Surely not the snap from there, Chris.
No, I was
Surely.
a bit concerned when he was facing that way, but it was just marking his mark where he'll kick it from.
So Cody Leggett, kick on its way. That is a beautiful looking kick, and just late it fades to the left. So Wanderers 5-3-33, Districts 13-3-81. It's an even 8-goal lead here, and that is a lovely kick to Shannon. Up to Bowden. Just props and stops and scoots around and gets it back to Shannon. Confident enough to have a bounce. Second kick, they're up inside 50. There's the leaper. Will Farrer up high. Takes another grab.
Just come from the side there. Just sort of stood and watched and took a leap above the rest. Definitely up and about today, Will.
Sometimes he doesn't time his jumps, but he's timing them today,
Yeah, timing
Chris.
today, definitely. This Districts are really pushing hard back. They're getting lots of numbers back and then all pushing forward. One head win the ball. Very hard to stop and just shows the fitness of him.
Left of centre here. Kick on its way. He's pretty happy. Straight through the middle. He's kicked his third. 1 in the first and 2 in this second. The Southern Districts marching on here. 14-3-87 to Wanderers. 5-3-33. 16 minutes down in the second.
He's always been a hard player to match up on because he's quick off the ground and he's very mobile when the footy's on the ground, but he's hard to stop when he leaps, and he can leap 3 or 4 back, take a good mark, as he's done the last 2 contests.
Yeah, I love the way he's timing it. Sometimes he gets caught under the footy and you can see his jumps are way off. That one was just perfect.
He's on today, and it's going to be hard to stop after try and double tag him or something.
Great entry into the forward 52. Just a beautiful kick from fullback up to Shannon, who featured twice. Just great kicking from Southern Districts. Through the corridor. Phillips now got first touch. Delbridge, great competitor, up high and then down at ground level. District still working hard. Anderson with the handball out. Good pickup came there from Tom Bousted. He's wrapped up in the tackle, but great one grab pickup. Wins his team a ball up on the wing. Up goes Delbridge again, and this time a free kick against him for a high tackle. So Phillips, ruck contest has been good between both teams. Long kick from Phillips on the breeze. No mark taken. Bradley at the back, scoots onto that, keeps it in play. Yes, he does. Back to Bradley. Did well to work himself into a good position. Goes to Hughes, the ruckman. Gets it back to Bradley. Snaps and kicks a behind. 5-4-34, plays 14-3-87.
Plenty of pressure there. Wanderers working their hands. Just couldn't get a clear kick or shot at goal. What will Districts do here?
Clark to bring it in. Short kick goes to Bowden. Brings it to the grandstand side. Long kick goes to Wyatt Ryan. Isn't he strong in the contest? One of the best big men in the competition. Long kick up towards Johnston. Takes that 2 on the second grab. Plays on. Kick hugging the boundary line and unable to keep it in there is Isaiah Winder. So out of bounds in that forward pocket for a boundary throw-in.
Wanderers really have to get it out of the back line here. Districts are setting up. We've got 2 behind the ball. Big White Ryan, Johnson.
Phillips couldn't get a touch on that one. Delbridge did. Wanderers now an opportunity here through Matthew Motlop. Clears, goes to Leggett. Handball to Lovell. Good play, long kick. Dangerous kick inside 50. Contest from Bradley. He keeps his feet. Handball, just set up his teammate there in William Webb. Needs to hold it up here, and he does.
Definitely set him up. There was 2 players right on his hammer. He might have been better off trying to snap it.
So a ball up in the forward pocket here for the Eagles. Another opportunity. Latter stages of this second quarter. Ball tossed high. Wyatt Ryan wins that one easily down to Clark. Clark, his kick to Leggett. So Leggett now, he's had a sighter before too. Looks like he's going to go back and have a shot on goal here. This time, he looks like he's lining up for
Yeah, that's what got me last time. Class player, Leggett. I noticed he's sitting forward a lot more this quarter, giving him a target.
And Lovell, gee, he's been important in this quarter, getting that ball forward. Leggett hangs that one out to the right-hand side. Works it on the breeze. Does it have the distance? Right? It does. Perfect from Cody Leggett. He learnt from the last kick and puts that one straight through the middle. The Eagles, they kick their 6th, 6-4-40, trailing Southern Districts 14-3-87. We've gone 20 minutes of this second quarter.
You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season live on NT News and Community TV. It's been a great start, Wanderers, this quarter. Their second quarter's been great. Lovell's got his hand on the ball and pushing the leg forwards help. I think Districts are really pushed defensively, numbers behind the ball, but it's not working as well as it did the first quarter. So it's credit to Wanderers. Their pressure's definitely lifted.
Ruck contests have been good. Wyatt Ryan's been very good for Districts, but Phillips and James Hughes have been competitive. Tyler Phillips' opportunity now. Wyatt Ryan goes high, won by Phillips. He'll pursue it again, taps it to the advantage of a teammate. Comes out to Paddy Hughes. He missed his teammate. Narkle just got a handball away. Shanks gets it up for the Eagles. Comes out to Motlop. A free kick paid, advantage paid. In the clear, making good space is Tane Bake. Couldn't get hold of the footy. On the chase now. Well done there by Sage for Southern Districts, and finds his man in Jordan Johnston. Kicks into the clear. Wyatt Ryan moving forward beautifully. Southern Districts with options everywhere here in the forward line. Will Farah into the pocket. He's got time, he's got space. The metres on his opponent, takes the mark easily.
Just White, then it's always hard to defend a tall ruckman that runs forward. Just hard for defenders to defend that. And he's quite a good, nice kick. It's nice kick, White. Just to put that out in front of Will.
So Will Farah, opportunity for his 4th here. He can join Jordan Johnston with 4 goals. Good kick off the boot. He just curls that one through beautifully. 3 goals for the quarter, 4 for the game for Will Farah. He's playing a very good game for his team here. 15-3-93 Southern Districts. Wanderers 6-4-40, 22 gone.
It's very hard to stop Districts. Just the class, Johnson and Will Farah in that forward line. But credit to Districts midfield, just the run and carry. Narkle's getting his hands on the ball now, pushed up the ground. Just the class players.
They just know what to do, don't they, Chris?
Yeah, and they're a well-trained, drilled side. You can tell that. They know their plan. They know, to give that first give.
And so they're now at a stage where kicking against the breeze, they've kicked 4 goals to 2.
Yeah, that's positive effort.
Started slowly in the second quarter, did the Crocodiles, but have the advantage now at 4 goals to 2. From limited opportunities, one would have to say. From the middle now, Tyler Phillips gets a handball out to Lovell on the left boot, up towards Hughes. Can't take the grab. Bradley's there, had 1 touch on it. Couldn't get hold of it, goes back and gets it. Great effort, snap on goal. Waiting underneath it is Stanley for the Crocs. Takes an easy mark. Out towards Schwartz. That's a good kick. Close to the boundary line. Schwartz gives himself a little bit of room. Pops this one up for Wyatt Ryan. Cody Leggett there. Couldn't take the grab. Front and centre was Jed Anderson. On the bounce. Now a long kick out towards Farah, who's just everywhere. Players leading for him. Can hear the voices easily from our commentary position here. Where will he go? Nice little short pass. Looking for and finding Isaiah Farah.
Finding his brother. Would have done that a few times in the backyard.
I dare say he's done it many times in real games of footy, Chris.
Yeah, played a lot of footy together.
A lot of footy now. Haven't seen much of Isaiah Farah in this game. Talented player. Kick on its way. Starts that left. Curls it around. It's not going to make the distance. Still hasn't gone through. And now it's over the boundary line. No, it's through for the minor scores. So Southern District's 1 point added. 15-4-94 plays 6-4-40. 24 minutes gone in this second quarter. Fuller to bring the footy back into play for the Eagles. It's an average kick. Harry Willis, a little bit of work to do from defence. That's a nice kick. Finds Hamish McRae. To centre half back, goes to Wirchin. Just chipping it around here, maintaining possession, goes to Leggett, called to play on. Handball's there to a teammate in Willis. Now find themselves at centre wing. Wirchin needs to use the ball well here. Another handball to half forward, but the siren sounds here to signal half time.
It's half time here at Tracy Village Oval, and Districts are leading 15-4-94 to Wanderers 6-4-40.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back, up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Top End Footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of Territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Go! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top End Footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome to AFL NT's coverage here at Tracy Village Oval, Larrakia Country, where Wanderers are taking on Southern Districts. We're about to start the second half. My name is Chris Pucks, and I'm joined here with my commentary partner, Dom McCormack. It's been a great game for Districts. They've been playing elite football, just their run and carry. It's been a great contest in the middle with the ruckman Finn and White for Districts against Tom Hughes and Phillips for Wanderers. It's been a great clash. Wanderers actually, in the start of the second quarter, started off really well, lifted their pressure. What's your thoughts, Dom?
Yeah, look, exactly. That's where it started, and it's been a great contest between Wyatt Ryan. I think particularly has probably been the difference. He's won more of those ruck contests and just been able to feed down to his midfield. But once either team wins it in the mid, that really is a key.
And it seems to be the scoring end then towards Buffalo Creek or Tracy Village.
Yeah, certainly is. That's the way that the wind at least was going in the first half, although settle down a little bit here as we get underway to start this second half. A little bit more pressure. Jonathan Ross, the soccer out from the middle. First clearing kick. Farah back to Schwartz. Steps inside. Nice kick. Isaiah Farah on the lead, and Bo Schwartz picked him out brilliantly. We haven't seen much of him, I said, in the second quarter, Chris, and that there was certainly a lead with some purpose and a good grab.
Yeah, Josiah is one of them players. I've watched him over the years, and I reckon he's a type of player that you don't see much of him. It doesn't feel like you do it, or you'll step up when the game's in the balance.
So Josiah Farah, kick on the way. That's an ugly kick off the boot. It's going to fall short. The big man, does he take it? He does. Second grab, Finbar Delbridge. He's put in an athletic performance in the ruck position, and there he is in the goal square, taking a mark on the second grab. So this could be the perfect start to Districts. The big man, he puts it through. He's pretty happy.
It's Finn's first game for Districts. He's from Sydney Blues. I think it's a uni competition out of Sydney. Just relocated here to Darwin.
Oh, there they are. They all get down to him for his first goal in his new colours. Playing out here for Southern District. I tell you what, they've got one option, two option, three options in the ruck now. Wyatt Ryan, Matt Dennis, Finbar Delbridge. Goodness me. Stock full of talent are the Crocodiles.
Yeah, we were talking about Matt Dennis not playing the Whitewood, and then next minute Finbar just steps up out of nowhere.
His leap in the middle too has been really good and has made for that good contest that you spoke about before. James Hughes and Tyler Phillips, four Wanderers, have been pretty good, but the District's ruckmen, I think, have just had that edge.
Yeah, they've challenged the District's ruckmen, but obviously they're class ruckmen, the District's boys, but they definitely haven't let themselves down in the ruck Wanderer boys.
Got to really work hard in this quarter. Kicking against the wind, the Eagles. And here's where it starts, right here in the midfield. Can they get their hands on the footy? Pretty difficult when you've got Bo Schwartz, Jed Anderson, Matthew Johnston in there, and Wyatt Ryan up in the ruck contest. Taps that one down beautifully. Socket away by Johnston. Up towards centre half forward. Tapped away by Will Farah. Josiah over the footy. Gets it out to Quinton Narkle. Feigns the handball, straightens up, kicks on goal, and misses. Gee, he had enough time and space there, Chris. I thought he'd slot that one through for sure.
Yeah, just a class space to create space and time. Also had Will Farah looking for the handball.
So the Eagles now to bring this footy back into play. They come to the grandstand side. Lloyd Johnston up high, got a little touch on it. Tyler Phillips gets a handball away. And that's a nice chip little kick. Ball stays in. It does. Hughes, that's Paddy, gets it away to Lovell. He's taken in a ball and all tackle, gets the handball away. The umpire calls for it. Great tackle laid there by Jalen Clark. Perfect execution.
I think Jed Anderson thought that bounced out, but obviously didn't.
Tossed high. Phillips up in the ruck contest, just got a hand to it. Paddy Hughes there again. Good quick hands from Clee. Out of the contest. Wirchin out wide. Finds his teammate there in Eastick. Up towards half forward. Bradley. Beaten for it by Ross. And the turnover. Clark missed the footy. Daniel Clee getting hold of the footy. Nice little chip out wide. Finds his teammate in Tyler Phillips. I've loved his game. He's really tried hard, the big man, and then he's made himself useful going forward as well. Goes to Paddy Hughes, who by the size of him looks like he might be a relative of James Hughes. Cody Leggett, another one for the Eagles who's played well. Needs to keep that going, particularly in this quarter. Long kick up inside forward 50. There's the big man in James Hughes. Got hands to it. Lovell, front and centre. Snap on goal. Will just snap that bit too far. Point on the board. 6-5-41. Plays 16-5, 101. 4 minutes down. Lake with the quick re-entry. Goes to Jonathan Ross. I love the way he runs. Tackled on this occasion. Good chase there by Bradley. Ball spills to Narkle. Palms off beautifully. Just running through the centre. Handballs to Schwartz. Narkle still on the move. He's going to receive the handball again. Handball to Barry. Is going to get taken in the tackle. He is. Ball spills. Taken by Billy Shanks. Oh, awkward handball to Eastick. Mucking around with it on centre wing here are the Eagles. Needs to find a target here, and they do. Matthew Motlop to try and tidy things up here, the captain. Handball's on again. Hughes was in the clear. Goes to Bradley, and Hughes at the back. This is James Hughes. Takes the mark just outside 50. Little chip. Well done. And he finds Paddy Hughes inside attacking 50. He's going to go to the captain, and Motlop finds him. It's good movement from half back. Gee, Chris, they just thought their way through that, and their ball movement improved as they moved up the ground.
Just had composure as well. That's what they got to do, I feel. Just take their time and have a bit of faith in their skills. Create that space.
So Paddy Hughes offloaded that to Matthew Motlop, the captain here now, with an opportunity. Kick on goal. Good one, and they kick a good goal to the Eagles. That's good team play. And Matthew Motlop a reward with the Eagles' first goal of the third quarter. 7-5-47, sorry, Chris, to 16-5, 101. 6 minutes gone in this third quarter.
I feel that was Wanderer's best passage, and calm and just your composure all through that passage of play. Just got to get that and hold possession.
Yeah, as you say, once they got it into the hands of their good ball users, you could really see the ball movement pick up, and they just chose the right option.
And their tools are making a contest too. Hughes at forward and Phillips in the ruck around the ground. Just got to keep working over.
Yeah, you're right with that change too. There goes James Hughes into the ruck, and Tyler Phillips now at full forward. So using the big men rather than sitting them on the pine. Hughes in the ruck, wins that one down, tries to keep it to himself, couldn't do so. Ryan gets it out, finds Clark. Nice handball to Shannon. On the left boot, nice chip. Goes to Isaiah Farah. Looks for his brother on the lead and finds him on the second, third grab. Umpire says all good, mark taken. So right in the left pocket here, Will Farah. Opportunity to kick, believe it or not, his fifth. 1 in the first, 3 in the second. And he goes the little chip and finds Schwartz.
And that's selfless footy from the good sides. They'll do that instead of having a shot from the boundary. Always look for the next option.
Plays on, goes with a beautiful snap as Beau Schwartz made that look really easy. Pops it straight through the middle. That's his second for the afternoon. Kicked 1 in the second quarter. Now another in the third. 7-5-47, plays 17-5, 107. Southern District's well and truly in the lead here. And even 10 goals.
Matt Shannon, just his run and carry all day through that corridor has been really good. Hard to stop. Class player that he is. And it's just hard with districts. Who do you stop? Like, you got Jed in there. Johnson was in there. Matt Shannon. Just hard. Yeah, you just can't. If one's tagged or one's having a bad day, there's 2 or 3 that can stand up.
Yeah, you're right. Just a class team. And not even at full strength here this afternoon, Southern Districts. They've got a lot of quality. Bit of a break even there in the ruck contest. Hughes is going to be penalised for a high tackle here. And Winder being warned here. Fortunate not to turn this over as Matthew Johnston wins the free kick. Kicks this one inside 50. Goes to the lead of Barry. Great front and centre was Winder. Tumbles a punt up towards full forward. No mark taken. Schwartz got the footy. Did really well. Handball off to a teammate. Fuller gets hold of it and clears. Up towards Motlop. Lloyd Johnston punched that one away. Fuller again. Finds Leggett by hand. Goes back into congestion. Tackle laid. Oh, good play by the big man there in Delbridge. Matthew Motlop now taking the footy. Clears to the outer side. Good pressure came there from Bousted. Won the footy back for his team. Good contest here in the pocket. Tackle laid. Little handball coming out to Matthew Motlop. Gets rid of that by hand again. Ball held up. How's the umpire going to see this? Held to him is the call. And a ball up deep in the forward pocket. Good pressure there from Southern Districts, but good defensive effort too by the Eagles.
Yeah, Matthew Motlop, their captain, Wanderers, are getting himself into the game. Pushing back.
Hughes bats that one away. Ball bobbling around here in the forward pocket. Good contest close to the boundary line. Ball still in play. Kept in. Schwartz tackled, loses the footy. Well done by the Eagles defence. That was a supreme effort. They win the ball back on the last line. Now what can they do with it? Turn it over straight away to Wyatt Ryan.
He's nearly a player that you don't want to kick it down the line to.
Yep, he's like Max Gawn. That's what he's like. Up into that dangerous position. And Isaiah Farah really becoming a dangerous player here. Takes an excellent grab in the contest. And he'll go back and have a shot at goal directly in front.
Was quiet the first half and got himself back into the game.
Josiah Farah with the number 11 on his back. And that one is pumped straight through the middle for his first of the afternoon. He's had a few opportunities. Really creating some headaches down there now, isn't he, inside 50?
Yeah, he's a strong player, mark overhead as well, but works and can lead up the ground. He could also play, I think last year played on the wing, can play half-back. Very versatile player and experienced. But the other player I've been impressed with is Jonathan Ross on the wing. The first half he's been sensational. Sort of goes under the radar a bit, young Jonathan Ross.
Yeah, he does. He's got great run and carry. Played a lot as a forward, but yeah, interesting seeing him playing in that more defensive role, using his pace really well.
Yeah, his first year his forward pocket up. I think you're right there, Dom.
Hughes from the middle. Leggett got it out to Bradley. Needs to get rid of it. Goes back to Leggett. Spots a player out wide in Wirchin. That kick was perfectly placed. Another nice little kick. Oh, that's a good mark. Good mark under pressure. George Wilkes goes to Hughes. That's James Hughes. And the big man takes that mark comfortably at centre-half forward. Long bomb. Good kick down towards Phillips. Edges his opponent out. Takes the grab. Is it paid? Yes, it is. Good movement again there by the Eagles.
Yeah, really good to back themselves to hit that corridor kick on the 45 to the big man.
Yeah.
And just to get it long and one-on-one.
George Wilkes, that was the one who kicked it into the corridor. Often dangerous, Chris, but made it work.
Yes, dangerous. When it doesn't work, coach's nightmare. When it does, you praise him.
So Tyler Phillips now. He's done a very good job in the ruck. Oh, and he's hit the post. He deserved a goal, Tyler Phillips.
Bounced straight back to him.
Southern Districts with the quick play on, and the umpire says no. 7:6:48 plays 18-5, 113. Almost 13 minutes gone in this third quarter.
Someone explained that rule to me. They got to use the ball that was kicked, unless it's way out and they can't get it. It's kicked in.
Yep. I do not understand, Chris. This is simply a waste of time, I think, to be really blunt. You want this game to move. You want it to keep moving. What difference does it possibly make?
Of which ball you use.
Districts now just controlling this footy along their half-back line. Delivered to Quinton Narkle nicely. Leads coming everywhere. Where will he choose? Goes the short option and finds Anderson. Chips the ball up, goes to Johnston. Narkle on the move is going to get the handball. Doesn't have a lot of space at all. So good pressure coming from the Eagles here. Ball goes to Barry. Off to the run of Narkle. Through to centre half forward. Big man there in Delbridge. Couldn't take the grab. Goes back and works for it at ground level. He's going to get pinged here. And just not getting the footy out was Lovell. So Matt Shannon takes the free kick. Brings the ball inside 50. No mark taken. Wyatt Ryan crunches an opponent and it will be penalised with a free kick against, and that'll go to Josh Wirchin. So another turnover in defence for the Eagles. They've worked really hard down there. Ugly kick out. Turnover goes to Anderson. Back to Bowden. Quick hands. Off to Bowstead, who was good with his hands again. Winder. Nice work out wide. Quick little kick comes up to Barry. So Dylan Barry in the pocket. Just calm and good with the hands there, Chris.
He is Dylan Barry. He's a very composed footballer. And yeah, I won't put the curse on him, but he's kick goals from anywhere.
You just did. Dylan Barry, what can he do? Right forward pocket here. Kick on its way. I'm watching the umpire. It's definitely a point. That's a Chris Bucks point, that one, for sure. 18,614, plays 7,749.
These Wanderers have been under the pressure, but they've competed in their back line.
Yeah, they sure have. Their coach will be pleased at least with the effort since quarter time. Been much more in the game. Kick out wide. Eagles taking that. Wirchin with the footy. Just looking for options. Just going to kick long. Goes to the tall timber. Phillips in front. Wyatt Ryan front and centre. Gets the ball out beautifully to Ross. The Ross with the high up and under. And mark taken there by Jed Anderson. He's got players everywhere in the clear here. Finds Will Farrer left of centre. And he says, I'm going to go back and have a crack at goal here. That was just a little bit too easy.
Yes, this Jed to stand there and not be... No one contested that mark. You'd be disappointed with Wanderers, as there was 3 players there. It just shows there wasn't any talk around that contest.
Will Farrer, that's a terrific kick on goal from him. He's now kicked 5. That's his first goal for this third quarter. 5 goals on the boot for him, and takes the Southern District scoreline to 19-6 to 120 to Wanderers 7-7-49, 16 and a half down in this third quarter.
I feel Wanderers should put someone on Will Farrer, like even a Whalen Walters or a young kid, that just to give him the challenge to see how they go against a player to learn off like Will Farrer, just to try and shut him down. Big White's going back. He's had a great game, nearly best on for me, Big White in the ruck.
Yeah, he's such a quality player, isn't he? I mean, I said the big men were going for that contest a moment ago, and the front and centre was Wyatt Ryan.
Yeah.
And he picked up the ball beautifully and gave the handball out. Such a talent. Clears a little bit of space, gets a touch on it. Clears from the middle. Matthew Motlop in the chase here, along with Bidmaid. And Bidmaid does really well. An unassuming defender is Mitchell Bidmaid. He just gets the job done all the time for the Crocs.
Yeah, I don't want to be that selector picking the Crocs times come finals.
Oh, so many good players, and you don't have to be flashy to do your job.
No.
And Mitchell Bidmaid is one of those. Bounty throw-in's a good one. Wyatt Ryan again, easily disposing of that footy. Bradley got it out to Hughes. Had it chopped away from him. Spills to Wyatt Ryan, and a free kick paid. And it will go to Southern Districts here. Come back to Jed Anderson.
Wyatt Ryan is just so good below his knees as well. Real clean.
Long kick from Anderson. Good kick. Jordan Johnston takes the mark on his chest. Long kick now, up inside 50. The Flyers are there. That's a good defensive mark. Well done there for the Eagles. Kalen Shanks on the left boot now into the middle. Gee, put a lot of faith in his teammate there in DeSantis. Couldn't get the footy. Back to Anderson on the left boot. Can't pick up a teammate initially. There's a great chase there. Great run down tackle. Well done by Kalen Shanks. Wins himself a free kick. Found the teammate in Harry Willis. Willis goes to centre half back. Hamish McRae. McRae out wide. Looking for and finding Clee. On the move is Leggett, and he goes there. Long handball up to Fox. Needs to use the ball well now. On the lead, he does. Finds James Hughes. Good ball movement again there by the Eagles. And James Hughes to go back and have a crack at his second.
Yeah, they do show a bit, Eagles, when they are on the run, and the class players, as we said before, get it, Leggett. But even James Hughes, just to read that play and get a bit of space on his opponent, Districts will be disappointed in their defence in that ball movement.
In he comes the big man, kick on its way. And that is straight through the middle for James Hughes. He kicks his second, one in the second quarter, and now one in the third. And gives his supporters something to cheer about. So Wanderers 8-7-55, trailing Southern Districts 19-6, 120. Almost 20 minutes gone in this third quarter.
You're watching AFLNT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season live on NT News and Community TV. It's great conditions here at Tracy Village Oval. And even the two big men for Wanderers, Ruckman, they haven't had a swap on the interchange. They've been swapping in the ruck forward, where White's been coming off to the bench for a couple of minutes and back on.
Yeah, it is nice conditions here, although I did see a temperature come up on our screen before which said it was 20 degrees. I can promise you it's not 20 degrees here. Out of the middle again go the Crocodiles. No mark taken on the chase, Sam Berry. Picked up, however, there by Johnston. Handballs come out to Quinton Narkle, kicks into space, Leggett in the way. Target there was Barry. Leggett goes to McRae. On the move, straight away to Wirchin. Back to McRae. Kicks long, that he does. Goes to Lovell. Wyatt Ryan, just too big, too good. Takes the grab, was the wrong option. Looks to go into the middle of the ground, and why not? There goes Jonathan Ross, and he will just keep on going. Long kick inside 50. Comes off hands, goes to the back. Wanderers need to work hard in defence here, and a handball goes through for the minor score. Conceded the point, better than conceding the goal.
A win for Wanderers there. They had District players swarming that ball.
So another point on the board there to Southern Districts. Now the Eagles through Cody Leggett. That's a lovely kick into the middle. Needs to find him, he doesn't. And there's the man again, Wyatt Ryan. Good tackle laid there by Fox. Barry. Slap back could have worked, but didn't. Getting in the way there was Sage, did well. Barry takes the footy, tries to break the tackle, gets a handball away. Picked up by Johnston. Tried to spear the pass, Narkle picks up. Wanderers there in numbers. Ball spills and the umpire says, I will have it for a ball up. Intensity is certainly there from the Eagles, Chris.
Definitely lifted. The pressure's on both teams. Fatigue setting in.
Wyatt Ryan with the double-hander. Caught there is Ross, and they'll do it all over again. 22 and a half gone.
Very contested couple of minutes.
Yeah, ticking down towards three-quarter time here. 12 goals is the lead to the Tricolours. Handball comes out and goes to Fox. That's a good smother there. Who else? The big man himself. And another boundary throw in.
Been really good this quarter. Big White going back into the ruck. Interesting, he's rucking that deep in the forward line. Unless he's moved forward, not too sure.
Wyatt Ryan goes to the back, gets a tap down. Coming out there was Johnston, Matthew. Up to Quinton Narkle. Manages to get himself out, get a quick kick away. No one can take the grab. Taking the footy there is Sage. Creates time and space. Goes to Johnston, releases by hand. Narkle in hard, he's tackled. The fall of the ball there was Willis. Got it out to Fox. The Districts, they're beautifully set up here along their half-forward line. Kick's going to come straight back in. Long bomb, no mark taken off hands. Wanderers keep it in, go to Leggett. Can he find a target? Goes out wide. Stanley cuts that one off well. Plays on quickly. Blazes away. And well, he might blaze away, Taj Stanley, because that's gone straight through for a goal. That's a ripping kick from the right forward pocket.
Yeah, good to see Taj Stanley playing, a local Districts boy. Just to back himself there with the composure to kick that goal in such a star side. It's good. Hopefully he can keep his spot, and what a great experience to get to play in a side like this coming through the junior ranks.
Well, he's keeping his own, is Taj Stanley, playing some good footy.
And he's going in the middle?
No, I think he's going all the way back to half back.
He might have snuck forward.
Oh, he did more than sneaker there. Had a couple of touches in that. He was the one who took the mark just to hold them up there at half forward, and then managed to get his hands on the footy again, so well done.
Bit of a mix-up here, no Wanderers wingman on the opposite side.
The umpire's doing the head count here. We could see a 666 warning, perhaps.
Yep, there.
Yep, and here he goes. Lovell it is, coming from defence. In fact, I should say Lovell coming from the Eagles forward line. Take his place on centre wing. Hughes wins this one down, straight to Leggett. Good play. Out to Lovell, who's just taken his place on that wing. Goes with the left boot. Phillips in good position, takes the mark. Finbar Delbridge, as the resting ruckman, is resting at fullback.
I think they're just rotating on each other.
It's not too often you'll see a ruckman rest at fullback on the opposing ruckman at full forward, but here we have it. So Tyler Phillips, can he put one on the board? He missed his last opportunity. Won't want to miss this one. And he comes. And he's missed, Chris.
Oh, unlucky. I was just thinking it's good Districts have tried that. Like, if other teams have tall forwards and a ruck drop them forward to try the ruckman defending.
No, these are the games to try those things, isn't it? Jalen Clark bringing that footy back into play. Goes to Shannon right on the three-quarter time siren.
It's three-quarter time here at Tracy Village, and Southern Districts 27-127 are leading Wanderers 8-8-56. We'll take a break and we'll see you back for the fourth quarter.
We're for being in it together. Like Danny's team. She'll be captain next year.
For real?
For real! Or like this couple, celebrating their anniversary.
29 years today.
30?
Whoops, awkward. Well, congrats either way. And Sarah. She loves walking at East Point every Saturday with her besties.
Keep up.
I'm trying, Sarah. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston, where you're always welcome. Our cafe is the perfect place to unwind while the kids let loose in our fully supervised kids club. From our weekly lunch deals to nightly dinner specials, great steak, schnitzels, all your favourite pub classics and modern Asian cuisine. A great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Are you ready to beat the coach?
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot in this clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team.
Play now at supercoach.com.au.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
Bring him up, up.
top-end footy is back. It's fast, tough and a pure display of territory passion. From the heat of the day to the electricity of the night games, every clash is fierce. Each moment better than the last.
Goal! They're into front!
This is our game, our way. Top-end footy. Nothing comes close.
Welcome back to AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 NTFL Premier League game here at Tracy Village. Districts 27-127 defeating Wanderers 8-8-56. I'm joined here by Dom McCormack. It's been a challenge for Wanderers this game. Districts have just been class above all day. White Ryan and Jonathan Ross, Matt Shannon have been really good for Districts, and plus all the other players across the ground. The standouts at this stage is James Hughes and Leg for Wanderers. They've been competing really well. They're about to get underway. Your thoughts, Dom?
Yeah, Wanderers just need to make sure they really compete in the middle in this quarter. Try and make the most of that breeze, which is starting to come up a little bit. Can they finish this game strongly? White Ryan, get that first touch on it. Matthew Motlop into the middle, gets a touch, has a little bounce, chips it out wide, looking out there for Paddy Hughes, finds him on centre wing, and finds a teammate. Clee, long kick, inside 50, up goes Bradley, couldn't take the grab. Johnston caught, not quite, they just couldn't hang on to him. Jalen Clark with the handball, turnover goes to Clee, snap on goal and will fall short. Taj Stanley, the man in the perfect position. Kicks long, and that, oh, gee, I thought that was out of bounds on the full from our commentary position. Boundary umpire says no. Josiah Farah hands that one off to Jed Anderson. He's had a really good, consistent game as Jed Anderson finds Matt Shannon in the middle. Powerful, long kick out there towards Jordan Johnston. Comes off his hands, just steadies. Michael Bowden, the captain, in the corridor, should go back and slot this one through. So almost a goal down the other end, Chris. Quick ball movement and Districts opportunity immediately.
Just a run. If it's not Narkle, Matt Shannon, yeah, or it's Jed Anderson. One of them three is always connecting through the corridor there.
Michael Bowden now dead in front here. Captain with a kick on goal. He puts that straight through the middle. Such a beautiful kick on that left boot. And he has a goal next to his name for the afternoon. And Districts, that's the perfect start for them for this last quarter. 21 goals, 733. Leads Wanderers 8-7-55.
Disappointed Wanderers would be there just to get it in their forward 50 and not to hold it in there or get a score or kick a goal. Just let Districts get it out a bit too easy. But that's a class team. They'll comes in one side, out the other. They're already set up, just working for each other.
And that's part of it, isn't it, Chris? It is work rate here too. We haven't seen Wanderers really work as hard as the Districts runners have.
No, definitely not. You can just tell the class of the fitness level. I feel the Districts are a lot fitter. And that's what you can do as a coach. You can, lift that fitness train and do a lot on it because you've got plenty of players to pick up from as well, plenty of depth.
Matthew Motlop lining up on Jed Anderson here at the middle. Cody Leggett grabs hold of the footy, loses it. Wyatt Ryan towed it forward initially, but a free kick in the middle will go to Leggett. Bowden putting on good pressure. Handball flipped out wide to Willis. And turnover straight away. Handball from Narkle out to Bowden, who started it all. Good kick. Inside 50. Good mark taken there by Jordan Johnston. He's had a bit of a poor performance this game. He's had 4 goals in the first quarter and not really sided since, Chris. I mean, what's going on?
No, I just think there's too much class up there. Like, his first quarter was great, then Will stepped up the last 2 quarters. Josiah set up third quarter. So there's plenty of sharing around of goal kickers.
Yeah, I say that tongue-in-cheek, Chris, that's for sure. Yeah. Jordan Johnston was fantastic in the first quarter. 4 goals. He's been a part of putting on good pressure through the second and third quarters, and that was an excellent mark under pressure. Can he kick his 5th? Kick on the way. He makes absolutely no mistake of that. Just bangs that straight through the middle as Jordan Johnston kicks his 5th and joins Will Farrer with 5 goals for this game. 22-7, 139, plays 8-7-55. Southern Districts in charge.
Just watching, it's going to be hard for teams to match that in their back line. Just so many goal scorers, and they don't even have Stephen Motlop out there as another one who could pop up and kick 3 or 4 a game. So plenty of scoring opportunities for Districts, plenty of players that can spread the load. Very hard to defend.
Yeah, lots of power, lots of class. Has to start here in the middle. This is where Wanderers really have to get stuck in straight away. Perhaps one of the reasons why they've moved Matthew Motlop in there. Hughes wins it down. Anderson straight away takes possession. Handball's out. Now a quick kick out to the wing. Taken there by Sage, hugging the boundary. Winder taken in a tackle, got the handball away. Turnover to Eastick. Wyatt Ryan almost got a touch on it. Comes to Hughes. He's taken around the neck by Sage and wins himself the free kick. Been good has Paddy Hughes. Handball's on to Leggett. Back to Hughes. Now we'll kick along. Ball at half forward. Wanderers with an opportunity here through Eastick again. The high up and under. Belted back towards the goal line. Matthew Motlop thrown away without the footy. Just a bit too clever there for Delbridge. And will take the free kick in the left forward pocket for the Eagles. Cody Leggett asking for him to kick it to him. He's not going to do that. He's going to snap on goal. Goes across the face. Hits the behind post and out of bounds on the full.
Disappointing that. He should have probably kicked it to the leg. Better position. Have a shot.
Turnover straight away. The ball goes to Tyler Phillips. He doesn't waste any time at all. Brings it straight into Hamish McRae. So McRae right of centre. Phillips did beautifully there. I've loved his forward craft.
Yeah, he's been really good. Very creative.
Rested forward and used the ball well. Should have kicked a few goals. Kick on the way. It's going to fall short. No mark taken. Wanderers, can they put the pressure on? Can they take possession? They can't. Ball comes out to Barry. Phillips in the right spot again. Takes the grab. Points immediately and says that he's going to have a crack. Cody Leggett again in good position.
Again, yes.
They don't pass to him.
Probably one of the best kicks in the side leg.
Yes.
You get a bit frustrated.
Leggett is certainly a good ball user, and he's had a good game today for his team. So Tyler Phillips, this is the most difficult shot that he's had today. Kick on the way. Good looking kick, falls just over the line, through for the minor score. So another point on the board. District's on the move here, the wave running, Winder. Goes a little chip to Anderson. He's so been the link man this afternoon. That's a poor kick off the boot. Clean bowls Matthew Motlop. Going in to pick it up is Shanks. Loses the footy, gets it out to Barry. Now Shannon, clean. Little chip is good. And there's that marking power again. Good grab there from Johnston. He's played on, he's caught with the footy and he's dropped it. Well done for the Eagles. That was good play there by Daniel Clee, who was just awake. Eagles needing to work their way out of defence here. Chip up to Leggett. Got numbers in the middle. Goes out wide and goes to Lovell. Another player has worked hard. Long kick now inside 50. Target down there, Bradley. Ball spills to the back. Tries to soccer it away. Ball still in play. Just need to hold it up here, the Eagles. And they do for a ball up in the right forward pocket. 8 minutes down, 139 plays 56.
Good pressure there. Wanderers just don't want to let it blow out, so they've got to keep the pressure on for this quarter.
Districts with numbers, just running it out way too easily here. The Eagles were not set up very well then at all. Little chip comes out though, and the mark taken by Bake. Ball back inside 50. Comes to Lovell. Handball's going to be taken by Bake. Got it away to Clee. Off to Leggett. He is going to Leggett. That's a wonderful kick on goal from Cody Leggett. Johnston claiming that he touched it. The goal umpire's having nothing of that. That's Cody Leggett's second goal for the afternoon, and he's been a terrific player for the Eagles. 9-8-62, plays 22-7, 139, 9 minutes down in the last.
Yeah, Leggett, definitely when he gets the ball, he creates something. Like even that kick to that far forward flank was really good timing, and how he just sets it up for the player to run onto it, even that goal under pressure off one step.
Yeah, I've loved watching Cody Leggett this afternoon. You see with that kick, it was like his first kick at goal. He squared it off it went to the left with the breeze. Every other kick he's had at goal has been a goal.
Yeah, he definitely learnt by that first kick. Found the wind and knows what it's doing.
Yep, knows exactly what it's doing, and has used it on 2 occasions. He's got 2 goals to his name, been a good player. James Hughes up in ruck against Wyatt Ryan here. Hughes wins it back down to Leggett. Can't clear the middle. The umpire will take it and toss it up again. Conditions cooling down here at Tracy Village Oval. Still in the early 30s though. Hot afternoon. Michael Bowden played that beautifully. Just ducked down. Got himself a free kick. Plays on quickly. Taken down. That's a really undisciplined play there by James Hughes. Downfield free. And ball taken. So a mark taken anyway down there for Southern Districts. Jordan Johnston it is. He's kicked 5 already here this afternoon. Southern Districts don't need to worry at all about anything happening in the middle there. They've got this game well in control. Jordan Johnston lining up for his 6th. 4 in the first quarter, 1 in this last quarter. Kicks long. Kicks truly. No, he doesn't. Just to the left-hand side. So the minor score on the board, 22-8, 140 to 9-8, 62. The Eagles bring the ball back into play. DeSantis takes the mark. Out wide to Fox. In the shade there for a moment. Cole Fox, he'll appreciate that. Down towards Leggett. Had 2 hands to it. Call with the footy. Bowden drops out the back. Henry Lovell had it, lost it. Ball comes out to Ross, who just tossed it away. Crowd call. And close to the boundary, the ball's pushed over. Another boundary throw in.
Just got to be disciplined, Districts. Wanderers are trying to suck them in. There's no need for it. Districts are going to win.
Don't need to do anything silly here, Southern District.
Play footy.
Play this game out. They'll record another really comprehensive victory. Ryan moves himself into a really nice position, taken away by Leggett. Handball came out. Over the footy is Lovell. Gets it out to Hughes. Loses it over the boundary line. Set up again.
Also, Lovell for Wanderers has been really good today. I think he's always around the contest. Pressure on.
Wide Ryan just constantly moving himself really nicely into the front position. Bats that one away, but again over the boundary line. Love the way he reads it really well, Chris, and then he's just so quick to move into the best position.
Yeah, he reads it really well coming in. I'm surprised he doesn't grab it out of the ruck a lot more and just kick it or give that big handball.
I'm surprised Hughes doesn't actually start with him body on body, because he's getting a run up here every time. Here he goes again, straight to it, and this time Hughes takes it, spills to Motlop, and that's going to be out of bounds on the full. He'd be disappointed with that one, the captain. Just kicking quickly. That's what pressure does. Brodie Lake to Jonathan Ross. It's been a really strong game from Jonathan Ross this afternoon. Goes to Bowden, drops that one, quick onto his right boot. Schwartz in front, couldn't handle it. Hughes, that's Paddy. Goes to centre half back and finds McRae. Now they take it out wide, a little bit of space. Out there to Shanks. Finds his teammate in Wirchin. Wirchin out to Clee, who's got a lot of time and space. Just needs to get the footy. Good chase from Matt Shannon. Put the pressure on nicely. Bradley up. Couldn't take the grab. His name written all over that. And now the District's defence goes to work again. Lake with ball in hand. One bounce. Looking out here to Jordan Johnston, who's worked his way all the way down from the full forward region. Finds Winder, who's had a good afternoon. The run of Johnston. Long kick. Out here nicely. Finds his teammate there in Butters. Working close to the boundary line now are the Eagles. They need to dispose of this footy. That's a terrific tackle. How's the umpire's going to see it? Didn't dispose of the footy. And Will Farrer, there he is, not only doing it in the air, but at ground level as well, laying the tackle, Chris. That's
very
fantastic.
Good, Will, yes.
14 minutes into the last quarter, you're 90 points in front, and he's laying that tackle.
Yeah, the pressure's still on, and that's what you want out of good teams, because comes finals, I know it's early yet, but they really want to cement that top spot and keep working on these things.
Yeah, tremendous stuff from one of their real leaders in the forward line, Will Farrer. He's kicked 5. Kick on its way. Straight through the middle to Will Farrer. 6 goals on the board for him. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, and now 1 in the last quarter. 23-8, 146, plays 8-8, 56. Southern District's commanding lead at the 15-minute mark of this last quarter.
Just their forward line's been working hard. Districts, and as I just said before, they've got so much class there. Even for Johnson to push up here to the half-back just to get the ball, so they released Will in their forward line. Just still, as you said, they're still working hard like it's the start of the first quarter, Districts. Wanderers really just not let him get a kick away as a coach. You just want him to defend and scrap it out.
This midfield battle's been terrific all afternoon. Tyler Phillips up against Finbar Delbridge. They were at full forward and full back respectively not too long ago. Up high, Phillips using his body really well there, taking the footy out, gets a handball away. Clee couldn't handle. He's wrapped up in the middle. Umpire will take it and ball it up again. Tossed up high, Phillips wins it down. Districts, though, taking control straight away. Shannon with the footy. Heard the voice out the back to Anderson. Created a bit of space. Goes to Shannon again. The run of Jonathan Ross. Low worm burner out to Winder. Little chip. That's beautiful. Mark taken there by Sage. Man on the mark just outside 50. will go long and deliberately. Goes to Johnston, had it, lost it. Off hands, the Eagles working it away and out of defence. Hard run there and the ball trickles over the boundary line. They call it as deliberate. Yes, that's
unlucky, I feel.
What's your call, Chris? Unlucky?
Unlucky. There's a couple of players there. Under pressure kick. Going back.
So Winder taking the free kick. It's had a good game, Isaiah Winder. Kicked a goal in the first quarter, but has been a really good link player. Finds Jed Anderson. Back in the middle of the ground. Goes to Bousted. Takes off. Just pops this one up here. Looking for the leaper. And he's either taken the mark or taken the free kick. Now the ball coming back here. And we'll go to Jordan Johnston. Will chip in board quickly here. And finds his teammate in Winder. So Jordan Johnston, he's done it all this afternoon. Kicked 5. Put pressure on through the middle quarters and now passing the ball off to teammates in better positions.
And as you said, Winder's been very good. He's pressured down in that forward line, tackling and harassing. Sort of probably hasn't had opportunities because he's been up the ground a bit more.
So Isaiah Winder, kick on the way. Just fades to the right. So another behind on the scoreboard for the Crocodiles. 23-9, 147. Plays 8-8-56. 18 minutes gone in this last quarter. It's going to be a big win here for Southern Districts. Some positives for the Eagles, but the Crocodiles just march on. DeSantis back into play. Up high was Fraser Bradley. Gee, got the big leap.
Didn't think he touched the ball. I saw that.
Gee, that's right. I thought that should have been a free kick to Southern Districts. The unrealistic attempt, as you say. Not seen that way by the umpire.
No. Just at the contest here, 4 districts players on one side of the contest and 5 Wanderers.
Phillips winning that one down. Hughes going to be the first there. That's Paddy. Got a handball away to Phillips. Cody Leggett working his way, but well done there by Matthew Johnston. Got the ball inside 50. Eagles defence having to work hard and the ball eventually seen out over the boundary line. Well done there. Good effort from Sam Berry.
Just the Wanderers look like they're getting a bit tired in the legs at the moment. Another player that's probably played well all day but goes under the radar is Jed Anderson. Just does the little things.
Bit of a push in that ruck contest, and Phillips will win that one against Delbridge. Wanderers are going to trouble a lot of sides this season with this ruck combination that they've got. They've been outstanding, the 2 big men. And that's a really good kick too. Out wide and finds Fuller. Kick up centre wing. Kicked it to a 1-on-3. And a push is the call. So the ball goes to William Webb. Pops it up, and that's a poor kick up to his captain there. Really set him up. So turnover to Southern Districts.
That's Johnson.
Jordan Johnston again. Geez, worked hard. Goes out wide and finds Bousted. Good kick up to centre wing. Quick hands off to Shannon. Little chip again to Anderson. Couldn't take the mark on this occasion. And through comes Hughes. Releases by hand. Backwards to Wirchin. Goes out wide. Finds the target out there. Wanderers working nicely here, and Brodie Lake just chipping in beautifully. The lead was on too from Fraser Bradley. Lake read it well, and out he goes, having his customary bounce into the middle of the ground. That was a well-weighted kick again to Anderson. As you say, Chris, he has racked up 30 possessions easily this afternoon, and he's hardly been noticed.
Yeah, it just goes under the radar, Jed. Just that connection through the corridor.
Nice ball movement up, and another opportunity here for Isaiah Winder. Anderson, just a consummate link man this afternoon. Hasn't done anything flashy. But what's important is that there's 23 goals on the board and a potential for a 24th now. Winder. He had a sighter before. And that one there is straight through the middle from Isaiah Winder. Only needed the one-sider. Put that one through. That's his first for the afternoon. In fact, his second for the afternoon. One in the first and one in this last quarter. So Southern Districts 24-9, 1-5-3. Leading Wanderers 9-8, 62, 21 and a half minutes gone.
You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2025-26 TIO NTFL season live on NT News and Community TV. It's been a great show by Southern Districts, just the spread of players around the ground. It's been very hard to pick their best. Forwards are all having involvement in kicking goals, and their midfield's been outstanding. But credit to Wanderers, there's a couple of positives out of their ruckman and 2 or 3 players, and they've battled all day, really. But it's very hard to battle against such class as this district's team, Dom.
Yeah, they are. They're a very classy team, no question about that. Still not at full strength, but there's just class on every line. Ryan up against Phillips, break even. Anderson couldn't take it, comes back to him. Nice handball. Goes to Bowden. Handballs into the clear, looking for, and now finding Narkle. Tries to palm off an opponent. Tackle laid, turnover. Ball spilled, came back to Bowden. Little chip, finds Shannon. Strolls to 50. Bangs away at goal and misses to the far side. Just as quick as that, Chris.
Yeah.
As soon as they took possession in the middle, gone.
Just looking up forward to deliver it. Narkle and Matt Shannon also been great players linking up through that corridor.
24-10, plays 9-8ers. Fuller, bring the footy back into play. McRae, it's been one of those players for the Eagles that's tried hard all afternoon. Goes to Walters. Little chip finds Wirchin. Takes off, kicks out wide. No mark taken. Working hard down there is Butters. Out to Wilkes. For the Eagles. A little bit of an opportunity here for them. Chip on the left boot, 2 onto 1. What can they do? Good work by James Hughes. The little bit of a shepherd put on there and the mark taken by William Webb should go back and have his shot at goal.
Good movement there by Wanderers. The pressure to outsmart Districts on that half-back line and create that forward. As you said, Hughes, very smart body use.
Yeah, and they've found options this afternoon. Hughes and Phillips both in the ruck, but also both up forward.
Up forward. Yeah.
So Webb now with the deliberate shot at goal. And, he's made the goal umpire work, but he's put it through. William Webb kicks his first for the afternoon, and Wanderers, they crack 10 goals, 10-8, 68 to Southern Districts, 24-10, 1-5-4. They deserve to have at least 10 on the board because they've worked hard and they've had some good players, and William Webb putting that one through.
Yeah, they do deserve it, and especially after watching the first quarter, it could have blown out real easy. So credit to Wanderers and Aaron and his crew to just settle them back in to be competitive throughout the quarters. And once again, it's a quality district side, and there's still 4 or 5 players still to come back into this team. And that's a luxury of being a top team. You got plenty of depth to choose from.
Ball tossed high. Phillips goes high. Looking for and finding Leggett to Lovell, to Hughes, who's just grown as this game's gone on. Phillips, that's a nice handball to Leggett. And Leggett he has. Long down to Hughes. Couldn't take the grab. Controls the ball. Front and centre. Option here. Little chip backwards. Gee, that's disciplined play by Clee. Goes back and finds Leggett. And he has an opportunity here for his third after starting it from the middle.
Finally gets one. Leggett. He's been calling for a couple of times last quarter around that area.
Very unselfish play there from Daniel Clee. He was almost never having a shot at goal. He was constantly looking for an option. Found Leggett in space. He's had 3 shots at goal, kicked 2 goals, 1. Kick on its way. And this one is just going to fade late on him through for the minor score. So 2-2 for Cody Leggett. He's had a good afternoon out of the middle. Jaden Clark brings the ball back into play for the Crocs. Ball up there to Johnston. 25, almost 26 minutes down here as the siren sounds to end this game between Southern Districts and Wanderers.
There we go. It's the end of the game here at Tracy Village Oval, and the leading team, Southern Districts, 24-10-154, defeated Wanderers 10-9-69. My best players for Wanderers is Cody Legg, Henry Lovell, I thought also done good, and the two ruckmen. For Southern Districts, Will Farrer, Jordan Johnson kicking most of their goals. Matt Shannon, Jed Anderson through the corridor was great, but it's very hard to beat Districts players. They had such a spread throughout the game.
Yeah, they were outstanding, weren't they? Southern Districts just so good. Winners on every line, Chris. Winners on every line. A few good positives, as you said, to take out for the Eagles, but a lot of work for them to do on every front, really, from a fitness perspective, quality on each line, and just trying to stay competitive throughout the whole game.
Yep, and Districts are just making a statement, I reckon, for the rest of the season. So teams will be watching, and yeah, you got to be switched on from the first bounce when you play them.
Yep. So that's it from us here at Tracy Village Oval. Southern Districts winning this game 24-10, 154 to Wanderers, 10-9-69, an 85-point victory to the Crocodiles.